You're about to witness a seismic shift in the world of coding. OpenAI's GPT 5.6 family, including Sol, Terra, and Luna, has just reached general availability. This changes everything about the future of development. We're talking about a massive jump in AI capabilities, enabling developers to build more sophisticated applications than ever before. The stakes are higher than ever, with billions of lines of code potentially being rewritten. But what does this mean for you, the developer? Are you ready to harness the power of GPT 5.6? The answer is not as simple as it seems. As AI models like GPT 5.6 become more prevalent, the role of human developers is being redefined. But here's the part nobody saw coming. The real revolution isn't just about the AI models themselves, but about the tools and platforms that are emerging to support them. What if the future of coding isn't just about writing code, but about collaborating with AI? The question is, what does this mean for your job, your skills, and your future as a developer? You're probably thinking GPT 5.6 is a game changer. And you're right. With this release, developers can build more sophisticated applications than ever before. But here's the thing. As AI-powered tools become more prevalent, the stakes are getting higher. Take Cursor, a popular AI-powered coding tool. It just suffered a major vulnerability, dubbed Cursor Zero Day. This incident has sparked a heated debate about the role of full disclosure in protecting against similar vulnerabilities in the future. As one developer on Hacker News put it, full disclosure is the only protection left when it comes to AI-powered tools. But what does this mean for the future of coding? Can we trust these new tools to get the job done without putting our systems at risk? The general availability of GPT 5.6 is a significant milestone, but it's not just about the tech itself, it's about the ecosystem that's growing around it. With great power comes great responsibility, and the question on everyone's mind is, are we ready to handle the security implications of AI-powered development? As we dive deeper into this new landscape, one thing is clear. The future of coding is being shaped by these innovations, but at what cost? The answer, much like the future of development itself, remains uncertain. But one thing's for sure, the rise of AI-powered tools is just the beginning. You are thrilled by the power of GPT 5.6, but let's peel back the layers a bit. While OpenAI's new tools are revolutionizing coding, they're also raising some serious questions that aren't as easy to answer. Just when you thought everything was peachy with Cursor, something unexpected happened. A zero-day vulnerability surfaced, and it's not just any old bug. This one's a doozy. The incident has sparked a heated debate about the true cost of convenience. According to a detailed report from Hacker News, the Cursor zero-day vulnerability underscores the need for robust security measures, said Alex Thompson, lead developer at CyberSafe Solutions. Now, don't get me wrong, these tools are amazing. They can predict your next line of code with eerie accuracy. But as they become more prevalent, the stakes are getting higher, much higher. The Cursor incident is a wake-up call. Security isn't just a nice-to-have. It's no longer about protecting against simple errors, but about safeguarding entire ecosystems. But here's the kicker. This vulnerability is just the tip of the iceberg. As AI-powered tools like Inkling gain traction, they're not just changing how we code, they're fundamentally altering the role of human developers. With open-source models like Inkling's 975B parameter LLM, the line between developer and coder is starting to blur. Think about it. If you're relying on AI to predict your every move, what exactly are you doing? Are you still developing, or are you just guiding the tool? The Cursor incident has raised more questions than answers. It's not just a security issue. It's a challenge to the very nature of development itself. But here's something nobody's talking about. As AI tools become more powerful and integrated into our workflows, they're also becoming targets for sophisticated attacks. The race is on, developers versus adversaries. And we're not just talking about protecting data. We're talking about maintaining control over the future of coding. So what does this mean for you? It means that as these tools continue to evolve, your role as a developer will change. You'll need to stay ahead of the game, constantly adapting to new threats and leveraging AI in ways that maximize safety and efficiency. You think the future of coding is all about AI models like GPT 5.6, but here's what almost nobody is talking about. The real game changer is the open source revolution. Take Inkling, for example, a massive 975B parameter LLM that's just been released. This model has the potential to revolutionize natural language processing, and with its open source nature, it's going to facilitate further research and innovation in the field. But what does this mean for the development of AI-powered tools? You're not just getting a new model, you're getting a whole new paradigm for building and creating. The implications are massive. With Inkling, developers will have access to a level of natural language processing that was previously unimaginable. But here's the thing. This isn't just about the tech itself. It's about the community that's forming around it. You've got researchers and developers from all over the world contributing to open source models like Inkling, sharing knowledge and expertise, and driving innovation forward. This is a new era of collaboration and innovation, and it's going to change the game. But what happens when the playing field is leveled, and everyone has access to the same powerful tools? Do the big players still have an advantage, or does this open up new opportunities for startups and indie developers? The answer is far from clear, but one thing is certain. The future of coding is going to be shaped by this open source revolution, and you need to be paying attention. But here's what's even more interesting. As we move forward with these open source models, we're also raising important questions about the role of human developers in an increasingly automated landscape. What does it mean to be a developer in a world where AI is handling more and more of the heavy lifting? Vocabulary, parameters, open source, paradigm, collaboration, innovation. But here's what nobody's talking about. As these AI-powered tools become more advanced, they're also raising important questions about your role in this increasingly automated landscape. What happens to human developers when machines can code faster and better? Let me tell you something OpenAI CEO Sam Altman said at the launch of GPT 5.6. The future will be defined by those who can build on top of these powerful tools, but also understand their limitations. Now, imagine a world where developers aren't just writing code. They're creating entire apps with minimal effort. The question isn't whether this is happening. It's when and how you'll adapt. A recent report from Hacker News highlights that the Cursor zero-day vulnerability could be just the tip of the iceberg in terms of security risks. It's not just about preventing bugs. It's about understanding where these tools might fall short. And let's not forget Inkling. This open-source behemoth with a staggering 975 billion parameters. It's revolutionary. But does that mean developers will become obsolete? You're not just a line of code anymore. You're the architect behind the innovation. Your unique perspective and problem-solving skills are more valuable than ever. But here's the kicker. As these tools get smarter, they might start making decisions you wouldn't. How do we ensure ethical development when the machines outsmart us on certain fronts? This isn't just about coding. It's a shift in how you approach your work, how you collaborate with AI and leverage its strengths. The truth is, the future of development is being shaped by these innovations, and it's up to you to stay ahead of the curve. So what's next? Here we are, at a pivotal moment in our industry. GPT 5.6 has opened the door to unprecedented capabilities, but as developers, we mustn't just focus on the tools themselves. The real question is, what does this mean for us and our role in an increasingly automated landscape? Cursor Zero Day reminds us of the critical importance of security. As AI-powered development tools become more prevalent, robust security measures are paramount to protecting both our code and our projects. Full disclosure might be the only protection left when it comes to vulnerabilities. Inkling, with its massive 975B parameter LLM, is a game-changer in natural language processing. Its open-source nature will fuel further research and innovation, pushing the boundaries of what's possible. But this raises another question. How do we balance the power of these tools with our own skills and expertise? The truth is, as these AI-powered tools continue to evolve, they're not just enhancing our abilities, they're changing the very fabric of development. They're making some tasks obsolete, but also creating new opportunities. The role of human developers isn't going away, it's transforming. In a world where even the most advanced AI models can only achieve so much, your creativity and problem-solving skills remain invaluable. But to stay ahead, you need to embrace these tools, understand them deeply, and integrate them thoughtfully into your workflow. So what next? The next video will dive into the latest advancements in AI-powered tools, exploring not just what's new, but how you can use it to your advantage. Stay tuned for those insights, and remember, if you want to stay ahead of this revolution, subscribe now. Your journey to mastering these tools begins here.